work.
Kevin.
I'd bet that the Jets win more games than the Packers and the Giants.
Okay,
anybody could win.
That's good. That's good. And then go to Cincinnati and beat Joe Burrow. Good luck. Then go to Kansas City and beat Patrick Mahomes. Good luck. You were never going to win anything, you dumb motherfucker.
Hi, Snacks. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
He's not even worth arguing
because
with.
they're paying $40 million.
It's like I'm arguing with like, I don't know.
We're here to talk baseball. That's it.
Yeah. It's snowing outside. We need to talk baseball, gentlemen.
'Tis the season.
We're talking baseball. Oh, so
I'm just looking at all the games Rogers is going to get stoned at. Let's see. They play in Denver, so that's legal there. Vegas.
all the home games.
He does harder drugs than that. Come on.
Yeah, weed. What are we talking about?
I mean, it's ayahuasca, and it's
I'm just so excited when this scumbag quits in like week 6.
Me too.
I'm just more excited about the fact that he's trying to get all these wide receivers in. He wants all these wide receivers to come into the Jets, yet they have the offensive rookie of the year. But let's
heard
that guy.
my entire life. He has no weapons. They never help him. And what does he want? The same fucking people that were there. Yeah,
what happened?
I mean, honestly,
Rogers does a Correa. I'm just like, oh no. Granted, it was health issues that prolonged.
You can't do a Correa. That took 12
listen,
doctors for Correa to not be a man.
You guys got $500,000 payroll and you're not going to win. $500 million payroll, and you're not going to win division. So
at least we're not cheap and we could pay for Wi-Fi on our flight.
No, well,
we don't know that. We couldn't when the Wilpons were owning the team.
Well, not anymore.
They probably had the plane from Major League Baseball.
Yeah,
when the woman took over the team, that was probably the pain the Wilpons had.
500%.
If we had hot water in the showers, I'd be shocked.
They had to get the motor from the boat to get the whirlpools working.
It's 100% Major League.
But especially the Madoff era.
There's like a story that LaDuca always tells that like Jeff Wilpon stole his sunglasses or something.
Yeah, LaDuca's a
crazy he couldn't afford because he didn't want to buy sunglasses, so he asked LaDuca because he wanted to take swings in the cage for sunglasses. In an indoor cage, he needed sunglasses.
Yeah, he just stole sunglasses.
The Mets will always win.
Here comes the comeback.
For who?
Get swept by the Astros.
The
all you do is bitch about the Astros and then you get swept.
Man, how old are you, scumbag? How old are you?
I'm 31, sir.
You're 31, so you haven't seen shit in your life.
No,
I'm not
I haven't.
Yet. You've seen 2 Super Bowls.
So
as many Super Bowls as Snacks.
We've seen the same amount of Super Bowls.
He's actually seen 4 Super Bowls, I believe, right?
Oh, so he's one up on Snacks. Yeah, you've seen 3, you idiot.
How has he seen 3 Super Bowl wins?
No, I said he's seen 3 Super Bowls.
He's seen 4 Super Bowls.
I'm not talking about
beat the Patriots. Beat the Patriots. Lost to
the Broncos.
Oh no, Favre only went twice.
Favre only went those back-to-back years, and Rodgers only went
right.
once.
3-3. All right, relax. Take it easy.
Yeah, as usual, Snacks is right.
Fuck.
No one has ever said that in their life.
He's actually had a kind of crazy record lately.
Mm-hmm.
I saw you went after Mitchell last today.
How does your T-Mobile agent feel about the Knicks? You don't do that anymore.
The Verizon agent.
Yeah, sorry, Verizon.
Don't worry about the Knicks.
Hottest team in basketball. Just remember that.
Yeah, I'm well aware.
Oh yeah, great.
I was texting Danny. I was like, I can't talk to you. I'm watching on my phone because my power went out. The wind in what do they call it? South Jersey.
You don't know what they call where you live?
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
I'm waiting for that moment.
The wind took everything out. Couldn't watch it on my TV, so I watched it on my phone.
The wind was doing you a favor.
I was like,
they won. They looked good last night.
I know. They beat the Clippers, right?
No, they beat.
No, Portland. It's not Portland.
Yeah, I was gonna say they couldn't beat the Clippers. The Islanders were in LA, and the Knicks. They're both out there.
Yeah, right.
The Knicks have to be coming home right now, right?
Aren't you an Islander fan that just got embarrassed last night?
Kings are a good team.
My whole life.
Says the guy who had the Muppet babies and Disney characters playing as his team on Disney Channel.
Yeah, what the hell was that?
What?
I'm not. I'm here to talk baseball.
Disney was airing the hockey game, Danny, like a Nickelodeon football. Like it was.
Oh man, I wish I knew that.
It was literally.
Yeah, but it wasn't like
Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon. No, it was completely opposite than Nickelodeon football because at least they show the actual players in Nickelodeon football.
Yeah. Literally, the amount of Toy Story
you have to look
I've
up a
watched
clip,
the
Danny.
last 3 weeks.
It was like backyard hockey.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was embarrassing.
What the fuck?
I'm sure it was.
All right, are we ready to talk baseball?
The Rangers are a lot better, so it doesn't matter. But let's get into baseball because I can't wait to rip on some people here.
Welcome, episode 355 Sndpodcast show. We are here. We're doing this a couple weeks early due to the arrival of a new member of the clan coming soon in the next 2 weeks for the Behan family.
Danny,
so
everything's good over there?
Yeah,
everybody's good. Everybody's ready.
12 a.m. We have to head to Manhasset. So
we got a new nephew.
Yes, Anthony.
Love it.
Anthony.
Or Tony, as Johnny says.
Are we sticking? Wait.
Oh, we got a Tony. We got a Tony.
Are we doing Tony? Or are we doing Anthony?
As of right now, the baby is saying Tony, so we're keeping it easy.
Okay.
Well, Danny,
I can just see it already. Snacks is going to be blasting the Sopranos theme song and driving through South Jersey with the kid.
Yes.
There's always an easy transition, Danny. You always start with Anthony when you're younger, and then you transition to Tony. So you're
right.
Good
point.
You set it up perfectly.
Yeah, we can go Tone, we can go Ant, we can go Anthony. You know, I like to say Ant, so I'm sure he's going to be Ant a lot.
Yeah,
so.
Ant.
Yeah.
Because I call Nikki's brother Ant all the time. So.
Okay.
Ant, I call him Anthony, so it works out.
It works out perfectly.
So we are here doing our baseball preview show. So take everything we say today with a grain of salt because a lot of things could change in the next 2 weeks.
Don't bet on
the Blue Jays. And also the Blue Jays should just run away with the division by then, right?
They should.
Probably.
Red Sox are finishing second in that division. They're ready to go on a roll. I'm already
Orioles making the playoffs.
Hi,
as you all can see on our video, if not listening at home, listening later on, we do have wonderful guests with us this week. Our resident Yankee fans are joining us. One from Long Island, because, Jersey sucks, so we always do them second. Devin, what's up?
Going on, man? Ready to talk some baseball.
You in your Arson Judge shirt.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great shirt.
And then we got our resident soprano, Guido, South Jersey, and the wonderful Snacks. Nick, what is up, my friend?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. Let me ask you something.
We're getting right into it.
Are we going back to the Packer talk now? Are we going back to the Aaron Rodgers?
You ever think about switching barbers to fix that beard up because you look like shit?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, it's been 3 weeks since I've been to him. I'm going tomorrow.
Don't ever fucking disrespect New Jersey again like that. Ever.
Jersey sucks. The bagels suck. The pizza sucks.
Listen, I was going to go. We were talking Italian names.
Why don't you come out here and test me on it?
Listen. I had two different directions I was thinking. The original one was the boss. Listen, I was thinking the boss, Snacks.
You're going tomorrow, right?
No, Danny, I decided against it.
Oh, my dad's going.
I'm going in a couple of weeks.
I know you.
UBS Arena.
Yeah, he's going to that too.
Where is he tomorrow?
I'm not going to Trash Island for it. So
Philly.
He'll be in.
Wait,
Philly.
are you going? You're going to UBS?
No, he's going to the Garden.
Oh, Dad's going to the Garden with a friend of his. I'm not going to be at the Garden. I'm going to be on the one on Long Island on the 11th.
You wish you were at the Garden.
If you have an extra ticket, Snacks, let me know. My dad.
Nobody has ever.
I will. Yeah, I will. We actually may have one.
He will.
If someone else bails, then I am possibly going to the Garden. Then we'll worry about it then. I'm not saying I'm not going. I'm not saying I am going. That's not. I'm just happy to be going on one of them with the cost of
the most Steven thing I've ever heard in my life.
Why would you want to go see somebody that resonates for New Jersey? Since you shit them Huh?
No, I
Nobody
only
did.
shit on one person.
Yeah.
And also one football team from that state. Well, technically two if you count Rutgers, but they don't really count as a football program.
Yeah. I got no more use for you. Get on with it.
Isaiah Pachenko, though.
Super Bowl
Is it
champion.
with the Rutgers?
But just
Yep.
remember, so is Chad Henne.
The second best running back in Rutgers history.
Yeah, so is Ray Rice. We
I
don't need
was
that
gonna say,
anymore.
we're not allowed to mention the first one.
I'll never forget that Army game that I went to. What fun that was.
Wasn't that the Ray Rice coming out game?
It wasn't coming out. He just broke
was
a school
already out.
record by halftime.
This is just, who's the quarterback on that? With that
Mike
team?
Teal?
Mike Teal.
Was it Mike Teal at the
Bergen
I
Catholic.
thought it was a different name than that. I
10
don't know.
minutes from my hometown. That's right.
Yeah, and then he ran away, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, you don't know success if it hit you in the face. So go ahead.
Listen, it's all about what's his name in the XFL right now, who's going to sign a contract in a couple weeks.
Oh, so you're
Who's the
talking
guy
about
slinging it for
That's all
Seattle?
I need to know. Now I'm pissed. Go on.
What was that? What pissed you off this time? Ben DiTucci. That's who's
Ben
crushing
DiNucci,
the
yeah.
XFL.
DiNucci, the famous Eagles Cowboys Sunday Night Football game disaster.
Yeah.
Never
Him and
forget
Josh Gordon
that.
have like 1,000 yards each after like 3 weeks.
That man eat raviolis every Sunday.
Well, with that being said, Devin
This
looks
show is
so
going to
excited
take 3.5
to keep
hours.
talking about Ben DiTucci.
My favorite subject.
Which way do we want to start, gentlemen? Do we want to start American League Baseball or National League Baseball?
We'll be
Or World
gentlemen and
Baseball
let
Classic.
Snacks
And
and
let the
Devin
guests go
just
first.
destroy Brian Cashman,
It's all
Aaron
about
Hicks, Aaron Boone.
Boston Red Sox.
So I want an honest assessment from both of you. Well, you have no starting pitchers left. Well, a couple left.
Excuse me, we just lost one for like 12 months.
We did.
So
I mean, okay, Frankie Montas, go.
Please. We're not talking about Frankie Montas.
I just want to know what we think.
Wait. I got the best question. All right, Snacks. Based on your rotation right now, how's your Garrett Cole meter?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Well, he cut his hair.
What?
So,
I missed that.
yeah. Yeah, he doesn't have long hair outside of his eye.
I cut
Somebody's
my
copying
hair.
a certain someone.
He looks good. He looks good.
They cut
I
my
know a
hair.
former Met player who did that, who got hurt
Yeah.
after he did that a bunch of times.
He actually
so good
won
luck
2
with
Cy
that.
Youngs after we did it.
The Mets are the Mets. They'll never win anything in ever. So,
Don't worry, the Texas Rangers are the up and coming team, and that's why he went there.
Hell yeah.
well, no, he's just a loser. Then, I mean, how you combat that is signing a 40-year-old pitcher whose arm was blown out in the playoffs of last year. That's what you do. That's smart baseball. That's how you manage a baseball team. Devin,
I look at it as the Cy Young Award winner, but okay.
Oh yeah,
It's actually a
Yeah.
fact.
I look at
What
it
is-
as we got a guy's hot wife coming in who hates Philadelphia.
what did he do in the playoffs?
Absolutely nothing, but we're
Beat
the
you.
Mets, so
Yeah,
it's-
That's the answer. Beat you. That's the answer.
The typical Mets and the Mets fans. Oh my God, the regular season was so good. Let's sign him.
He was so bad you couldn't win one game. Against
You're
him.
talking to the wrong
I'm
guy.
just saying. I'm just saying. If he was so bad, why didn't you beat him?
We should have, of course. You're going against the NL, the Braves, and the Phillies, and the Dodgers.
Couldn't
and the
beat-
Padres.
Philly
Good luck,
couldn't beat him
buddy.
either.
Good
I mean,
luck.
they might have
Good
beat him.
luck, dumbass. You dumb motherfucker. Good luck.
Excuse
Good
me.
luck.
Did you not watch his wife flipping
Goodbye,
off all the people in
monetization.
Philadelphia? That alone was making me okay with signing him.
That's all I need.
Devin, take over. What do you think about the Yankees?
I just want to. We're at a point, and this is no offense, Dev, but when Devin's the rational one, we've gone off the rails. Dev, please.
Nah, see, I don't like that Rodon is hurt already. I mean, it's like, but it's
Because he's got a
every,
history.
every
That's what
time
happens
we
when you shave
acquire
your
a pitcher-
beard.
Every time we acquire a pitcher ever, they get fucking hurt. I mean, Rodon, Montas has been a disaster. I didn't expect to get anything from Montas anyway. I fully expected that either Schmidt or Domingo Herman were going to be the fifth starter regardless coming into the season. But I don't like the injury so far. Bader is going to be out. So now I got IKF running around in center field. So I don't love it. I'm not
Thank
worried.
God
about
Aaron Hicks is still around.
Rodon comes back and everything is back to the way it should have been. I like the bullpen a lot. Kane has looked really good since coming back from injury. Cole, like Nick said, looks really good so far. He looks like he's figured out his whole fastball situation too. It's got a lot of rise to it again.
Letting the sticky stuff back in. Like it.
Yeah, that's it. But I'm worried about the lineup because I really don't want to see Donaldson and IKF in the lineup every day. I know they're sending Volpe back down to AAA. There's no way he starts the season with the Yankees. I think Peraza does get shortstop. I don't think they have any interest in starting IKF at shortstop. That's why they have him running drills in center field. I haven't seen much of Gleyber because he's doing the World Baseball Classic. So
He sucks.
yeah, I mean,
But
eventually,
I thought Glaber's
I
only
think they
22
trade
years old.
Gleyber.
Yeah.
I think they're going to trade Gleyber at some point, and maybe you try to sit there and add another starter while trading Gleyber. Then you can move Volpe to second and Peraza at short, or vice versa. But the best lineup is DJ at third, Peraza at short, Volpe at second, and Rizzo at first. Like, that's your best infield that you can field. And
Correct.
they're not going to do that. They're just not.
Right.
Gleyber
No, why
will be
would
there at the base opening day. Peraza, I think, will be at short at opening day. I think Jack Curry said it's his job to lose. But I'm going to see Donaldson at third base and pimping doubles as if they're home runs, or getting
Those are great.
thrown out at second, pimping a double.
He brings the
I'm
rain.
going to see hits. I guarantee you I see hits in the outfield over Cabrera because I just know that's the way they're going to do it. Cabrera should easily be your starting left fielder, and it's not going to happen. He's going to play the bench opening day. I guarantee it. So it's infuriating just watching these kids rake in spring training and know that they're not going to take advantage of that. Like they've always been scared to promote prospects too early, but it's been proven to work in the past. Like that kid Dominguez looks unbelievable. Like he's been
really early.
unbelievable in spring
Well, with the
training.
nickname Martian,
And there is no, even with the outfield depth being what it is right now and a lot of injuries, there's no way he starts the year. He might not even start in AAA. He's probably doing double.
He's not going to get called up to the major leagues till he's 24.
No, they're going to wait. They're going to try to manipulate his service time and do all that.
He's gonna feel like he's 100 by then.
So they just don't want to take that Juan Soto route with him, which he looks so ready to play. Like he hit one home run off one guy who had like an 8.87 ERA last year or something, and that's all the excuses. Oh, he's hitting against shit pitching. That's why he looks good. He just hit like a 450-foot bomb against a guy that had a 3.42 ERA last year in the majors. Like, he looks ridiculous. But they need to trust the kids to come up this year. I think Volpe eventually does come up because people are going to get tired of Gleyber. People are going to get tired of seeing IKF. I think eventually the fans.
But with Gleyber, he needs to have a good first half because if he doesn't, you're not going to get a good value off for him.
No, he needs to have a good start. I think they're going to. I mean, they could try to trade Torres before the season starts.
They'll get nothing. His value has never been lower.
Rob.
My thing is this. Look at the Mariners with Rodriguez and Soto when he came out with the Nationals.
Or how about even Payne?
Why can you not bring up guys that are 20 and 21 years old? Volpe and Vin, you're talking. It's spring training. It's whatever. Or Steve, whoever said something about like it's just spring training. It's not regular season ball. Okay, you're gonna have to figure it out one time or later. Why not now? Why not now? Half of these players, like you three, you dumb motherfuckers want Shohei Ohtani, right? Who is going to be an abject disaster in New York, and
he's going to stay in the West Coast though.
Oh my God, he is going to be an absolute disaster. Look at him in the Bronx.
He's going to be a great San Francisco Giant.
The guy gets shelled. He is never going to handle New York ever.
What was it? Was it last year or 2 years ago where he was scheduled to pitch the one game and he didn't make it out of the first inning and nobody got to see him hit?
Yep, nope. He got 2 outs. Yep, yeah. 2 outs.
Yeah, and then they had to pull him, which is why they had to make the Ohtani rule.
Well against us.
That's the guy you want.
And they had to make the Ohtani rule because of it, because they needed the rule that where Major League Baseball won't get screwed when everyone walks out of the building when he gets pulled in the first inning of the stadium because he won't hit.
That's true. And if he's not a Yankee and if he's a Met, nobody gives a fuck about the Mets. And you guys are all you win 6 games in April and it's the World Series, so there's really not much pressure, but so maybe he'll be okay there. Not going to happen. I wouldn't trade the farm for that guy. I tell you that.
I don't know why.
We don't
Well,
trade
luckily we
anybody.
won't
It's
have to.
just
We'll
money,
just open up
bro.
the blank check.
Just
I
the
don't
money,
know.
bro.
Good.
I don't know why Cashman would be so reluctant to have a 20 or 21-year-old play in this lineup. You have a lineup of majority of veteran players.
And the protection's there.
You're not expecting this kid Volpe to come up and be what Juan Soto had to be for the Nationals or what Bryce Harper had.
Different ball player.
You know, they didn't do what they did, like Jeremy Pena in Houston. Correa left. They let this kid Pena just take over at shortstop. He was the World Series MVP.
Yeah, exactly. How did it work out? Yep.
And he was around a veteran team that can support him. He doesn't have to be the guy. He can just do his own thing and try to be a good player. I feel like Volpe adds such a different dynamic to the lineup. He could be your leadoff hitter, and he steals bases so easily. If he let off in front of Judge would just feast on this guy getting on base all the time. It makes no sense why he wouldn't start with the team, but he's not going to. There's no way he's going to.
Of course not. He's probably not going to get called up till August.
I was gonna say it would take a month for him to get called up, but
it's ridiculous because
I think if they do call him up, they'll call him up in like something like that. They'll call him up in like June, July, or something like that, where they can manipulate the time a little bit and go for that. But honestly, the way he's played so far in spring training, he's hitting off everybody. He's stealing bases left and right. The biggest knock on him was that his fielding might not be ready to go. He's looked great in the field. He played today and made 2 spectacular plays at shortstop. They're going to use every excuse they can to bring him back down for seasoning in AAA, but he should absolutely be on the opening day roster.
Without question, and I swear on my fucking mother, if that excuse his defense isn't ready, then he should go kill him. They should literally just take an absolute flame to Yankee Stadium and burn Brian Cashman and Hal Steinbrenner to the ground.
And what's crazy is
Derek Jeter couldn't throw his first 3 years. He still couldn't throw his last 8.
couldn't field at all the entire time.
Okay, and he was still the clutchest player, one of the greatest baseball players of all time. Anthony Volpe is a 5-tool player, okay? And we're not going to bring him up because we want to keep him for another year under contract control. This team is a joke. This team's a joke. They're disgusting. I don't even want to talk about them.
They're not even going to have to play shortstop either. They're going to ask him to play second base, which is fine. To me, that's fine. Because I think Peraza ultimately is the better fielder at short. I think Peraza is a better fielder at shortstop.
I agree.
So you're not even going to ask Volpe to be a defensive whiz. He's playing second base. It's not like he's playing the prime position of shortstop.
We won 5 World Series with Chuck Knobloch at second base. He was the worst defensive player I've ever seen in my life. I could never throw the ball when I was a kid. My father used to call me Chuck Knobloch, and it demoralized me every single time I stepped on the baseball field. That's how bad Chuck Knobloch was.
Yeah.
First off, never won World Series because of George Costanza. Well, teaching Derek Jeter and Bernie Williams how to hit.
Anyway, Steve, if you want to start with the AL East, my pick is the Toronto Blue Jays.
We'll get into picks and stuff later.
We're doing this.
We'll do the picks later. But you guys are talking about a young guy.
Not the New York Yankees.
So we're talking young guys. We can transition that over to the Mets, who are now right away. Most of their starting players, the important ones are in the World Baseball Classic. Lindor, you got over there. Wow, Vin kicked you right over there. Put on the record that I gave Vin control. For those not watching at home, those are middle fingers that you hear swooping into the screen from Snacks. Directed directly at Vin. Nobody else.
Vin. Nobody else. Danny's the only reasonable Mets fan I could talk to.
Even that's stretch.
It is. Fuck you, Vin. Sorry, Steve. Go ahead.
So, talking young players and the Mets with the 3 kids playing absolute crazy baseball recently with Vientos, Beatty, Mauricio. I think Mauricio's got the longest shot to make the team, my opinion.
At some point. They're going to trade him for something.
I agree.
It's either that or he's got to learn.
They're going to trade him. You don't have the room.
They have to. it's basically either shortstop or sitting on the bench as a lefty bat off the bench for your career.
Yeah.
Because
Lindor,
I mean,
you get 10 more
you can
years
learn-
of Lindor waiting. Unless you want to
So-
sit in.
Learn left field.
They'll sit there and they'll
Well,
trade
that
him.
was what Vientos did. Vientos and Beatty have been working on left field the last couple of seasons. So Vientos is a utility guy who can fill in at first. He
Well,
can fill in at
Vientos
third,
better be our
And-
right-handed DH. That's where I'm.
and he can also play left field. So he can move around on the field. Plus, now you have Beatty, who I think is your starting third baseman when the season starts this year.
Probably.
I hope he is.
I
I
don't
don't.
think-
Not sure. I think he makes the team. I don't know if he's a starting third baseman. Like
No, they like Escobar.
They like
after
Escobar.
Escobar's September, they're gonna give him another shot.
I feel like Escobar earned the shot to start the year.
Right.
Yeah,
that's
after
what
the
I'm
way he
saying.
finished the season for sure. But
But
he
it was
needs to be on
also,
the
but
team.
also,
And he
the
seems like a
other
good
side of
glue
it is
guy.
they
But he
really
can
liked
DH.
Beatty. They also really liked Beatty until he got hurt. He
I
was
know.
playing well, so it's not like, who was it? James Winston. He said it best. You're not supposed to lose your job to injury.
I think Escobar should be the everyday DH if I were having.
I'm with
druthers.
that. I'm with that. But
Because
But he's
not
got to
gonna
wear
do
the
that.
yellow belt.
Right. Because I don't
He
think
doesn't wear the
Bogey.
yellow belt. He's not
I
allowed
don't
in
want
the lineup.
Bogey playing every day. I think I'm not.
Well,
I'm
when
not a
do you
big
think?
fan.
When do you think they call up your best prospect in Alvarez?
halfway
It's
through
gonna
the
take a
season,
while.
He's making the team.
he's not.
making a team.
He's not.
I
He
don't.
doesn't
they
even.
s-
He doesn't even really play right now. That's the
I-
crazy thing.
I think it was
Nito's
wild.
playing so well in
That's-
spring right now.
I don't
He's your everyday catcher.
All right,
You
but
signed
No,
this other kid.
Navarez is going to be the everyday catcher.
what you guys were saying before about spring, it's just spring. Like, bring these kids up, let them
Right.
play, man.
Right.
You gotta let them play eventually.
Right.
Let them play.
Listen, the
was- it
Wilpon
was
era, I
very
understood the contract thing, but the
With
Mets
Navarez.
now and the Yankees forever should never be in a situation where they're caring. Hey, should we bring this guy up early, or should we wait to let his contract?
Well, yeah.
Get an extra free year out of his contract. 'Cause that's
It's
just
funny that
stupid.
they started it with Pete. Like they could have sent him down for a month. That team was going nowhere, and they started him in the season right away. And I mean,
The
And
Yankees.
he's
did
the
it with
only one without a
Claypool.
contract right now.
The weirdest thing that we
Technically.
mentioned this all winter was Navarez getting a 2-year deal.
it seemed like they just wanted to stick with the original plan for that when they signed James McCann to a 4-year deal. It was like it's gonna be a bridge kind of situation. But
Yeah, but you gotta leave him down there for a whole year.
No, I think it's
mean,
going to be halfway.
I think
So
the original
before
plan was
Tavares left
like
for the World Baseball Classic, the reports were that he was basically just standing there and coaching. His job was, hey, Alvarez, come with me, get behind the plate, put your equipment on, you're catching this bullpen, and I'm going to watch you and give you advice.
you signed a guy for 2 years. It didn't make any
He's
sense.
gotta
to me. I
make
It's
don't know
like
why they
it's
did
like
that.
for Snacks and Steve. It's like the Tyrod Taylor contract.
Yeah, but
Excuse me.
Tomas
we
Nido
would
is
have never won
Tyrod
the Bears
Taylor.
game without Tyrod Taylor throwing that 90-yard interception for no reason whatsoever.
Getting a
Great-
concussion
great
on that
point.
one play.
Great point. Sorry, Fink.
And then got hurt on the same play.
No,
Wasn't it the
I
same
would
play
say-
where he got hurt, where we had to use Daniel Jones's one leg?
Yes.
That was such a
Like, quarter-
wild game. The Bears just handed you that.
They
game.
literally let us run.
biggest
The Bears
Bears.
just forgot that Daniel Jones could run the option and just decided to keep following Saquon the entire
The
game.
Bears,
Like,
Bears.
okay.
And then the next game, a guy on the Packers said we were surprised at how much Daniel Jones ran, and I almost killed myself. That was a tough day.
Well, yeah, everybody forgot the bootleg was wide open.
Yeah, everybody forgot. And then the Mets lost to the Padres.
Also,
It was
everybody
an
forgets
awful day.
about Tom Glavine in 2007. So
All right, Nick.
What
enough.
about John Maine and also that weekend?
No, John Maine was
John
the
Maine
year
had one
after.
hitter that game.
Yeah, that was. the
Oh,
year
was
after.
John Maine the good game? Was it the following? Who started the last game at Shea?
Johan.
swing and a miss.
The last
Swing
No,
and
game
a
at
miss.
Shea-
Johan
No, the day
started
before
this-
it was Johan. Yes.
Ali
Johan started the
last
Saturday game.
Yes,
Yes.
Ali started the last game and pitched fine. It was 2-2 when he left, and then they brought in Scott Schoenweiss, and it all went to shit.
All right, let's not do it. Let's not do it.
Scott Schoenweiss, I hate him.
All
In
right.
fairness, we came
All right.
closer to a playoff run for the last year in our building than the Yankees did. But they also won the World Series the first year in their new building, so it doesn't really.
Please.
These are good
I don't-
points.
I'm
These
not
are
getting
good points.
close. Nothing. since I've won things in my life and you guys haven't seen anything in yours, I don't give a shit about coming close. Like the fact that any Met fan, Danny, I'm excluding you. Vin, I think I'm excluding you too. Steve, anybody that says, "Oh, well, we were in the World Series." Yeah, you lost. You lost in 5 games to the Royals. Okay, stop. Nothing matters unless you win. Unless you
I
win.
agree. And
I
this
don't
is why
agree.
when we're in the World Series this year and it's game 5 and we're down 3-1 in the series, I will not be going when we're the lower seed because I've done that twice in my life where I've watched the Yankees celebrate at Shea Stadium and I watched the Royals celebrate at Citi Field. So I'm not going to be watching another.
I thought I always, when I was a kid, I thought that was a home run when I was watching it in my old
I was
house.
about 5 rows from the top of the stadium at Shea Stadium. And yeah,
Oh,
that
so
ball was out of the
you
park.
watched Bernie catch that last
It
catch?
was almost a home run.
Yes.
As soon as Piazza hit it, I really the way the camera
Thought it
went,
was gone.
the
Yeah.
camera died.
The way the camera
Yeah,
went,
camera
like
guy should've
everybody
been fired.
It scared the shit out
Even-
of me at first, and then I just see Bernie kind of settling under it. And I was like, "Oh, thank
Even
God!" Because honestly,
Rivera.
I thought that was a 500-foot home run.
It was before the warning track too. Like I thought that was
Yeah.
No, it was like well short, and I
Yeah.
thought that was. It was almost like reminded me of like when Stanton hit the one at Fenway, the other, and just it was like
Yeah, and it just hit the
I made it
monster.
seem like landing down on fucking, it was gonna land at the Garden over there, and fucking no, didn't even come close.
Yimi Garcia. Is
Nope. Nope. Steve, let me get my. I'm looking at my predictions right now. Come on.
Let's go. We'll go through predictions as we go through the day. Do the stuff.
Do we want to go through that? Do we want to do that?
You guys,
Yeah,
got
we're doing this.
We can talk
All right.
predictions, everything as we
Let's
go.
do it.
So let's just put snacks here for the Blue Jays.
Yes. Well, I'm serious. I think the Blue Jays come back with a vengeance. I do.
Do you really?
I do.
I
yeah.
don't
So-
know what to make of
I see
Barrios.
the Yankees
That's
in
my
the
only
playoffs,
thing.
but
The
in my
Yankees will
opinion
be
right
in the-
now,
the
you
Yankees
can't
will be
ever
in the-
count out.
The Yankees will be in the playoffs. I think the Blue Jays win the division.
I
You
don't think
can't,
that.
in my opinion, you can't count out the Rays ever. You know how many years over the last 10? Let's just say 10 years, okay? Have we said, "Oh, the Rays are going to be trash," and then they just go on a run, and it's hard to count them out.
I agree. And then they were trash last year.
Right?
I know they got
They're
Glass.
due for another
They have no talent.
I know they got Glass
The Blue
now.
Jays
back,
have
but
a lot of talent.
Glass now hasn't been healthy in years. He pitches
No.
like 15 games a year, and then he
The,
gets
Ra- the race. I'm more scared of the Red Sox than I am the Rays. Well, no, that's
No, you're not.
No, you're
No,
not.
no, I'm not.
I
The
just
Red
don't
Sox
think the.
are
I just don't.
terrible.
Think the Blue
If you
Jays
said Orioles over Rays, okay, I could give you that one because at
The
least the
Orioles
Orioles are going to be
man.
exciting.
They're coming. They're coming.
The Orioles are going to be exciting this year. At least
Yeah,
they're going to be in.
Well, they were
games.
over
You're not gonna
500
see them-
last year.
Yeah, they're
You know,
don't
once they
think-
called that kid up to catch, the whole team turned.
Yep,
Yeah.
they're gonna make a run.
Dev, you
And
don't think the Blue Jays have the pitching?
No, I don't think they have the. I think Barrios, if he needs to be way better. Gosman's good, but other than that, I mean Manoah and Gosman. That's really where it kind of ends for me, though.
I like
don't-
their. I mean,
I don't
I'm
trust
not making this a compare. I mean, I guess we are comparing against the division. I like their 1 through 4 better than yours.
You like their 1 through 4 better than Cole, Rodon, Severino, Nestor.
Well,
I was-
Rodon's not.
I was
healthy.
factoring in a hurt
Well,
Rodon. to be
Rodon.
completely
Say
honest.
Rodon comes back in May, like they'd like him to. That 4 is better. Is not as good as Manoah.
Manoa,
Barrios.
Gosman, Barrios, Bassett can be pretty damn good.
Yeah, it can. I'm with Vin. That could be a very, very good.
I don't
pitching
think.
rotation.
I don't.
When
And knowing
Bassett
how the
wants to be
Yankees
good,
bat-
he's good.
And knowing
then-
how the Yankee bats are,
Who's the bullpen and their bullpen?
Well,
Who's the
see,
bullpen?
Devin. To your point, that's where I would get.
Yeah.
Blue Jays bullpen sucks.
Jordan Romano is still their closer, and he's not that great.
Well, yes, but like
Oh.
everything before, it's
And I
go
terrible.
also-
Frankie,
and
go,
honestly-
go Frankie, go.
As somebody that couldn't stand watching Teoscar Hernandez hit against the Yankees,
Go Frankie, go.
So I think
Francisco
they
Lindor just hit an inside the park grand slam, home run, not grand slam.
Oh yeah, and then he'll bat 260 in the regular season while you guys pay him
Oh,
300.
he just tore his hamstring. Knowing the Mets luck, he just tore
Are
his
you
hamstring.
really
man.
quoting batting average? Is that what we're doing here, Snacks? Come on.
No, I'm not. I'm not, Vin. I'm not. I'm
No,
not.
no. We
I'm
don't
making
need,
fun of
I
Danny
need people
for
and, like,
clapping
I-
at a
I-
World
I-
Baseball Classic when Francisco Lindor doesn't show up when you guys need it most in Atlanta. Okay, so
Nobody showed up that weekend.
well, I'm just saying, like, who gives a fuck about the World Baseball Classic?
I also need people to stop pretending that batting average doesn't matter anymore, because it definitely does.
Thank you.
Like, I can't stand when people are like, oh, you know, he hit 242, but he also hit 40 home runs. It's like, well, that's great. He
Well,
hit
the
40.
best is Schwarber.
That's
who
about all he
batted-
really did. Like Joey Gallo. Like, I don't, you know, he bats 216. Oh, but he could put over 40 home runs. Yeah. And then when he doesn't, he just bats 216. He looks like shit.
So
Batting
the
average.
Dominican
I
Republic
mean,
doesn't know
Frankie
how to play
Lindor hit
enough.
270 last year, so I don't know what we're quoting batting average for, and I'm just saying.
Well, Judge hit
Yeah,
313.
and lost
I'm
in
just
4 to the Padres. Devin, who's your pick
3.
for the AL?
Get it right. We only lost in
I'm-
3.
It's only
I
a
still-
3 games.
I still
Sorry.
think the Yankees take the AL East. I just don't trust Toronto's bullpen at all. I don't trust them to close games. I don't trust them to hold leads. They got weaker.
Who was that you
offense,
said? Baltimore?
losing Teoscar Hernandez. I thought
No,
they
it's
got
not the
weaker
Yankees.
offensively. I'm saying the Yankees win the AL East.
I'm going with the Yankees too. Snacks makes the Yankees seem like they're the Oakland Athletics.
Hey, don't hate on the Oakland Athletics when they're going to be the Vegas Athletics in like 2 years.
So I'm going with the Yankees, like Devin said, with the pitching. Hopefully, the bats. It's gonna
I've been
be
saying the
interesting.
Blue Jays are that division.
I can't.
Oh,
I'm not
oh,
allowed
winner.
to pick the Blue Jays again.
Unless-
so I'm picking the
I also
Yankees.
think that come trade deadline, the team's going to look different. I think by then Volpe's already up, and I also think that they add a bat at some point.
I think.
You ever hear of Grizzly Adams, Devin?
Grizzly Adams had a
Grizzly Adams did have a beard.
Grizzly Adams did have a beard.
Anyway, go ahead.
Right,
Why?
so,
Just why?
See, that's exactly what happened because you're stalled. You have no idea. You're talking about the trade deadline that's 5 months from here now. Who the fuck is going to be on the deadline that we can get?
Otani.
The fact of the matter is, right now in this present day, we are hurt. We are crippled. This team sucks. What are you thinking?
Every single player on the Cubs is going to be available come trade deadline.
All of them.
I don't want the Cubs.
You don't want Cody Bellinger to come in and be the left.
No, I'm good.
the
No,
new-
trust me, I'm
I
good.
don't-
I don't want Cody Bellinger.
You watch baseball every night for 6 months,
Yeah.
and then they have 4 big games at the end of the season. You're like, well, that was all for naught.
Well,
That
that
was
was us, fan.
Whoa, Vin, you're an idiot. First of all,
I'm not.
yeah,
You're an
you are. Yeah, you are. I watch the Yankees every goddamn night.
I know. I'm aware.
Okay, and I see who sucks and who doesn't. It's the same fucking team plus Carlos Rodon, who is, by the way, hurt already. So what the fuck do you want me to think?
I want you.
Hey, take it easy.
My whole thing is.
Go ahead.
I go back to we have this. You and I have the same time about the whole season. The ending is obviously the most important part. They won 99 games last year. You act like
But they won
they
60
snuck
in
into
the first half.
yeah,
They were
that was great.
atrocious in the second half.
They were.
That's where you
okay.
go on. They barely beat the Indians. They got fucking ass fucked by the Astros. Okay,
We're
what
definitely not
do
getting
you
monetized.
Right.
what do you see as a Mets fan that I don't as a Yankee fan? What do you see?
I see the
Tell me.
American League for the most part. The American League doesn't try. That's what I see.
I agree.
The,
Two man
American League
race.
Central. The American League Central doesn't exist. It is not. It's not a thing.
I agree.
The Astros can only do this for so long. Personally,
Says who?
I think
I
they
also
can't-
agree.
they lost their best pitcher, and that's just a fact.
Well, he was also their worst pitcher in the World Series. But go ahead. I agree.
Okay, but they did. They lost their best pitcher, and the Orioles were in a pennant race and traded their closer. That's all I have to say. The Red Sox are atrocious. I think the Blue Jays are pretty good, but you're sitting here talking about the Yankees like they friggin' suck and they can't go anywhere when they have to beat one team.
Whoa.
They have to beat one team for a week. That's all. That's it.
That's all. But you're wrong. That's not what I'm saying. I think the Yankees are going to be right there. I think the Blue Jays are going to take them over this year. The Yankees will go to the playoffs, but the Yankees are also fucking losers.
As long as
Well, I'm
as long
also-
as Vladdy doesn't open his mouth again this year, they got.
I'm also basing on the fact that you're going to have a full season of Peraza. I'm assuming
That's
that
the hope.
comes up, and you're getting King for a full season. You hope that DJ stays healthy also. If LeMahieu stays healthy and you get Volpe, Peraza, and your bullpen stays healthy with King, I think that you would. I think you're better than the Blue Jays. I do.
Devin, if my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle.
There it is. I was waiting for that one.
Well, I've yet to see the Blue Jays prove that they're better than the Yankees.
I'm with Devin on that one.
I've also yet to see the Yankees be any better than they were in 2009. So
I'm also looking at the fact that Vin took the Yankees, and I'm thinking what he did last year and how the Blue Jays blew it because he bet on the Blue Jays to win 93 games. So the fact that he took the Yankees
I
automatically
can't pick the Blue Jays
makes
to
me pick any other
I
team.
don't trust them to be a good.
Vin's a mush.
I can't pick the Blues. They won one less game than I bet them to win. So I mean, I can't do it anymore.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, it was 93.5, and they won 93 games.
That's
It
terrible.
was awful. I can't.
This
good
guy
conscience.
would be sitting at a Met game and he'll be like, "Oh, let's see what the Blue Jays are doing," and he'll look up and go, "Of course not. Of course they're losing."
It was like the first 2 months they didn't know what the hell they were doing.
Steve, can you do me a favor
It's
and get
Canada.
All right, get away from the AL East.
Can we just skip the
I don't
Central?
wanna
I don't
talk-
even
It's
care.
Central.
about
It's going to be the
Central.
I
Guardians.
don't want to talk about this dog shit team anymore.
Are we going with the Guardians, all of us, for the?
Sure, I don't even care.
You know what? The White Sox are going to
I'm
bounce back.
picking the
'cause
Royals. I don't give a shit.
I'm with Behan. I'm with Behan. I like the White Sox.
Larissa's not the manager anymore.
No, God.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah, give
funny
me the
watching him be
Guardians.
the manager and not know how be so senile.
That was like the worst. That was the worst.
Do we think the Twins make any noise? I mean, Correa's back, but they did nothing with Correa.
Nothing with Correa. Yeah.
I know you guys like obsessed.
They literally
over-
waited for Correa to fail physicals so they could re-sign him.
I mean, he's a very
They
good
played
player,
it
but
smart.
they're the same team. They didn't do anything.
Yeah, they played it smart.
I agree.
Vin, who are you
And
taking in the
also,
Central? The
actually,
Royals?
I'll take the Guardians. I'm not
I'm out.
actually taking them.
Come out, Steve. I'm switching my pick from White Sox to the Indians or Guardians. I just realized
I thought it was a mush.
I had
the
Guardians.
White Sox lost Jose Abreu. They just literally lost 30 home runs, 100 RBI.
Oh, shit. I forgot he went to the Astros.
Yep.
Oh,
Vin, you remember?
Okay,
what,
so
you
they might be
remember
able
when
to
we
keep
went
doing
to?
with
All right. We're going back to the Guardians.
Uh-huh.
Vin, you remember when we went to the Mets White Sox game and Cespedes and him just stood there at first base and just talked for like 10 minutes?
Yeah, I do remember that. Matt Harvey started that game. Good times.
Oh, can't wait till he's on a team. Can't wait till he's in the Yankee bullpen this year.
Fuck off.
Are we all going? Oh, this one's actually interesting this year.
No,
Does Seattle take that next step?
I don't think so.
It's the Astros.
It's the Astros. It's
I think
Otherwise, that's
Seattle's
the-
going to end up in the playoffs again.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Are we all going, Devin?
I'm going Houston also.
Yeah.
All right, Snacks. Tell us what you think of the NL East.
I mean, are you guys
Be
stupid?
an honest human being for once in your life.
He's always honest.
I'm always on.
He's a very honest person.
Be a rational human being.
Do you want me to go first? Or do you want Snacks? to go
Yeah, I
first?
do. I want Devin to go
Yeah,
first.
Dev, let's hear what you have to say.
I want to hear what Devin thinks of the Atlanta Braves.
Listen, I know you're not going to like it.
I'm
think-
well aware of what you're both going to say. I don't know.
I
I'm
really
fine
do
with
think
it.
that the Atlanta Braves win that division.
Okay, great.
And it's you guys basically have the same team.
We do have the same
Besides
team.
it's the same team.
500
And
million.
they have the same team
team.
minus their shortstop.
I know, but they also
Who is their starting shortstop? Shortstop. this year?
Van Grisham. He's a rookie.
and honestly,
So he's gonna bat
Wasn't he on the
500
team in the
and get
90s?
a-
right. Well, that's what I'm
20-year
saying. It's
contract.
That was
totally
Marquise
based-
Grissom.
It's solely based on
Any
that.
relation?
Let
Braves
Devin talk.
proven, the Braves have proven that they just like the Astros, they just replace a player with a player that's in their fucking minors, and he comes off and he's a stud.
The Braves forever have been known for creating a pitcher in a machine, and then they just come out and win a Cy Young.
And I said it to Vin about the Mets. The only thing that truly worries me for you guys is Scherzer and Verlander's health.
They'll
If
die.
they can both stay healthy all
Depth.
season, you guys would be right there. But if somebody gets hurt and you got to rely on David Peterson,
We're a very big David Peterson podcast. So
it's a
watch your
big
back.
difference.
I don't know. Not after what he got lit up a little bit today.
Wait,
McGill, on the other hand, has been lit and
a
lights out.
$550 million payroll, and your third pitcher is David Peterson. Good.
No, our
God
third
in
pitcher is the Japanese
Oh
guy.
my God! In
Well,
heaven.
then, but I also is the Japanese guy to be ready to is Sender to be
Yeah.
ready to go?
He pitched,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
was
yeah,
throwing
yeah,
the other
they-
day.
So he has tendonitis in the finger. Is that what he has? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they said
Hey,
they
Gallo.
sat him down just because it was spring.
but I feel like it's basically the same team.
Did you say he's Kamigawa?
Yeah, I did.
Thank you, Gallo.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It was nobody.
Oh,
nobody,
it would
nobody,
be
nobody
so bad.
wanted him. Nobody wanted him, but the fucking Mets. Like he was not
Well, that's not
heritage,
true.
nothing.
That's just
It's
not
not
true.
true. Who wanted him? The fucking Mariners, so they could pay him pennies. You're getting this fucking guy. He's Kamigawa, and he's already got a finger injury. Go ahead. Devin.
When's that ridiculous Japanese pitcher coming out? The one that like pitched like almost 2 perfect games in a row.
Oh, here you go, the Mets.
I think I don't know if
Steelers.
it's year the year after. That guy's ridiculous. That guy.
Max just can't handle anything, can he?
I don't think the Mets. If the Mets got Correa, and that went through, I would put you guys ahead of the Braves.
I mean, the thing is, I agree. Like, I agree with everything you're
Because-
saying. It's the same
because-
team.
Steve Cohen sat there and went and said that he needed
Correct.
another bat. He got Correa, but then once Correa didn't work out, he didn't go add another bat.
So I don't know what you do now, as if you're
What's
him and you called John Heyman and said I needed another bat.
And
then-
David Robertson in the bullpen edition doesn't do anything.
David Robertson.
It
No,
doesn't
come
do
on.
anything for me.
I liked it.
No, I loved him when he was a Yankee. I don't think now at this point in his career he does anything for me. Like he doesn't. I don't look at him as like a big addition to the bullpen.
I like David Robertson like 8 years ago. Yeah.
And now that
He had like
you
a
got
1 year.
Quintana's out for 3 months.
What? 16
So-
games. Dumb fuck.
No,
You could've-
in the whole fucking first half of the season, jackass.
Oh, first whole half of the season. So what? 16 fucking games.
Yeah. Okay. You're saying he put 16 games into the Cubs. Okay, that's great.
You're talking about David Robinson like he's goddamn Mariano Rivera. Sorry, Devin.
Did I ever say that?
Essentially, Devin. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But yeah, I don't.
In fairness, the Yankees kind of thought he was the next Mariano Rivera.
I mean,
No
he
one
did-
ever says
He
that.
did pitch
Dumb
well after
fuck.
Mariano Rivera left, but nobody's ever Mariano Rivera. Let's just make that clear.
Thank you.
But yeah, no, I think the Braves take it, and I'm saying it low before my wife comes out and throws something at my head. But yeah, I think the Braves end up winning that division.
I mean, yeah.
Snacks, you're in agreement?
Of course, I'm in agreement. Braves are the best team in the MLB, top to bottom. Where is their weakness?
And
Shortstop.
let me
And
tell you,
their payroll is only $121 million.
I don't know how they
that's
keep
true.
on
I
getting
don't know how
away
they
with
keep
it.
getting these signs.
They have a really great ice
mean,
cream
I
machine
also-
in the locker room, and
I
it's
also
just
think
such a
that
great
division's
place
gonna
to
be-
play.
That division's
They have a good kids
There
park
are all
outside.
the
Apparently,
team
at their
moms
stadium.
bring orange slices at the end
Devin.
of the game.
That
Devin,
division's going to be a
Devin's 100%
gauntlet. too.
right. That division is going to be an onslaught all
Yeah.
year.
It's not.
Let me tell you something. The Phillies are going to be good.
I don't
think
know.
the
The problem-
I'm going to tell you now. That's what I'm saying is the division winner, because
No.
at the end of the day, they went
Oh.
out there and they won
Listen, they
the
did
NL
just
last
World
year.
Series.
They went to the World. Listen, they went to the World Series and they got one of the best. One of my favorite players to watch. Their best player is not playing for 3 months. So,
Yeah, I'm going Braves.
Right, but I don't think they win but I think they make the playoffs.
well, I agree. I don't think they're winning the division.
Wait, so you guys are telling me you got a $500 million payroll and you're not going to win a division?
I
No,
ain't
what
saying
I'm
we're
anything.
we're not stupid enough to pick our team to jinx to mush them, like which is why we take the Cowboys to win the NL
Okay.
I'm picking the Mets. I
NFC
don't know
East
what you
every
guys
year
are
because
doing.
they're gonna suck.
Because I'm picking the Mets.
I'm picking the Mets.
No, I
Ben, you're
I
taking the
agree.
Mets with.
I'm taking them. I can't not. I'm not
All
gonna
right,
do
well,
it. Sit here.
I
and-
love it,
putting all
Vin.
my
I
money
love
on
it.
okay.
every
All
other
right,
team.
Vin. Screw it. I'll do it with Vin too. Let's go.
Here we go. Danny took him for fucking
We're
fifth
gonna
place
get-
last year. Now he's got him winning the division.
25 starts out of both of those 100-year-old guys, and that'll be enough.
Let's go Mets, Vin. Let's go.
Fuck it.
And
Danny.
also, you got to hope that Scherzer doesn't fail in the playoffs.
Also,
Yeah, well-
can I say this before so it's
No.
on video?
no, you can't.
Danny
And
knows
on podcast. history.
I will always shit on the Mets because it's the Yankees Mets rivalry, but I love Buck Showalter. So if he
Oh, I forgot to send you that tweet.
if
later,
he
Sam.
has success, I will always root for Buck. Always.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
then he'll
Danny, am I
text
wrong?
me. Playoff Bucks coming.
He's
Am I
right
wrong?
though.
Well, come on.
I'll
am I
be
wrong,
completely
Danny?
honest.
Danny, am
Playoff
I
Buck is
wrong?
the biggest thing that scares me about this team. He's
Yeah,
won one
no,
playoff
he's
series
right.
in his life.
He's right.
It's honestly the biggest thing that scares me about them.
And that's what I told Danny when they hired him. I'm like, I love the guy, but
I don't know why.
it's just like it's a
I got
curse.
Yeah.
my Mets
It
rally
doesn't make
cap
any
on. Let's
sense.
go Mets.
It's a curse.
So you guys know I'm on DraftKings right now. Regular season wins, right? Over unders.
It was like 94 for the Mets, right?
94.5 for both the Mets and the Yankees.
I think
Over-
both overs to be
That's
honest.
crazy.
And you
But
know what's
apo-
crazy? It's crazier is the Red Sox are 78.5 and Baltimore 76.5.
Hmm.
Actually the Braves are also 94.5.
What's the Padres?
Let's save that for the West. Let's save that for the
Okay.
West.
Yeah, we got time. We got time.
That one's gonna be the funnest.
By the way, the
division.
Guardians are 86.5.
yeah, and
That's-
my ass
that's-
is fucking black.
I mean, they did. They won about that
Um,
last year.
Yeah.
By the way, the Blue Jays are 91.5.
That's 2 wins less than last year.
Yeah, well, that means they're going to win 3 less games than last year when you put
That
money
they're
on
gonna
them.
win
They're over.
91 games. That's it.
I think the Royals aren't even the worst. The Reds are the Nationals at 60.5. It's the worst. They're
The
tied
worst
with Oakland.
projected, according to Fangraphs, is the Rockies, which I'm not surprised.
So they're both 65.
Imagine what-
No,
be a
60
Rockies
and
fan.
Washington and Oakland are both 60.5 on DraftKings.
Imagine just
And
being
the
a
Rockies are
fan,
65.
You got a Chris Bryant jersey, and you're all happy and stuff.
Can you imagine being Chris Bryant in general? Like, you're just
I
collecting
can't
a
imagine
paycheck to
being
play
Chris Bryant.
50 games each year for the next 7 years.
He just gets paid, $30 million a year to smoke weed at this point. I mean,
Good for him.
I would wear Yadi Molina's manager hoodie.
I would never want Yadier Molina to manage my team. He can't even win with this Dominican team.
He's Puerto
he's
Rican.
the Puerto
first
Rican
of all.
team, and they're winning.
Is he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought he was
he's
the
the
Dominican
Puerto
guy.
Rican manager. Nelson
I thought it
Cruz.
was
I don't know who
Dominican.
the manager is for the Dominican team, but
They
Nelson
have
Cruz
not
is the
shown
GM.
him, so I have no idea.
I mean,
I think they're just running themselves, to be honest.
They should. They're that kind of team.
their manager
like the
is
Russians in the-
Nelson Cruz is the general manager of the Dominican Republic.
Right. Who's the manager?
Dominican Republic are like the Russians in men's hockey
Right,
during the
yeah.
Olympics. They should win every Olympics, but they never do.
I mean, the Russians won a lot of Olympics, Dan.
Not recently.
No.
Rooney, the former Rays designated hitter, is that, and then Linares. Rooney Linares is the manager of the Dominican team.
Okay, yeah, somebody I never heard of. Rodney, yeah.
All right,
okay.
National
He's
League
the Rays bench
Central.
coach. Okay.
Cardinals.
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 They win it every year.
Snacks,
Yeah.
I feel like you'd be a big Cardinals guy.
He is.
My best friend's a Cardinal fan. So
Okay.
It's
That
hard
checks
to
out.
not, minus when you're playing them, it's hard not to root for the team. They're just like
very
I know,
easy
the
to
Card-
not
the
root.
Cardinals are a decent
consistently
team.
just so.
They're like the Pittsburgh
Unless-
Steelers.
Unless Adam Wainwright throws a curveball that buckles your knee, and then anyway.
All right.
It's very easy. not
Listen,
to
that
root
guy's
for.
now our assistant general manager's assistant. Okay. working his way back
Wow.
into baseball to get into
The
that Hall of
Cardinals
Fame
are the
ballot.
most consistent baseball team in the whole league.
Amen to that. Danny.
Snacks is just jealous because we get to put video cameras in center field.
It's
now
like
that
it's like
Beltran's
this.
on the
There,
It's
field.
like
there
the
is never
Steelers.
anything in life I will be jealous of a Met fan for, ever. So shut the
We get
fuck
to-
up.
We get to
City
put
Field's better than Yankee Stadium.
That's the only thing.
Oh, I agree. City Field's much better.
Okay, well you're jealous. That's it.
And we have
You
better
just
Just lied
broadcast
to
team.
yourself.
I'm not going to Yankee Stadium this year. I'm not giving them my
Yeah.
money.
Yeah,
He's
you're full of
push-
shit.
Oh, yeah? You think so? Huh? How much you want to bet, Van?
Danny, how many games does he go to a year?
I'll be there opening.
Him.
Yeah.
Snacks goes to roughly 5 to 10.
Okay, he'll be there. Devin said the same thing, and he'll be there opening day, even if
Okay.
he's not the one paying for the ticket.
Okay. All right. We'll make a bet. I'm not going.
Okay.
All right,
Snacks. Can
Cardinals.
we go to a baseball game so we could sit there and score it together at City Field?
I would love to. I would love to do that. I would go to a Yankee game at City Field. and we
I'm
could
not
score.
going to a Yankee game. I'm gonna game with Snacks at all. Absolutely.
Snacks was yelling at a Red Sox fan at Giants Fan Fest, and I had to make him stop.
I mean, in fairness, you don't go to Giants Fan Fest in a Red Sox anything. Like,
I
Yeah,
would.
it
What
was
the fuck are you doing wearing that hat, Nick? Come on, let's go. Come
I
on.
mean, in fairness, Vin went to a Giants Bengals game in a Steve McNair jersey, so
That's a great
Danny,
moment.
was I wrong?
No, you weren't wrong. But I wanted to enjoy Fan Fest. We didn't even get in yet.
Well, shit happened.
well, you also
Alright,
went with
what's next?
Snacks. So what did you expect?
Yeah, the guy excels at getting thrown out of things. What did you think was going to happen?
It's
I
true.
can't wait to videotape him getting ejected every week next year.
I'm excited.
Fuck you guys.
Pays all this money.
Snacks, you come down to
how much
203A, you hang out with my boy
$1,000 a year
Joe.
to get thrown out.
Joe's
Hey,
the guy who'll just pull you into the
Dave, I'm
hallway
not
and
going
tell
down
you,
to 203. I'm
breathe,
not doing it.
get a beer,
No.
and sit down.
No, I could barely stay alive in 348. I am not. No.
It's gonna be fun.
How about them Padres?
Yeah,
maybe
they better take it this year.
NOS. Padres.
Do we think?
I mean, the amount of money
I
they
don't
spent,
know,
like
the
we said about the
Dodgers,
Mets.
Are
They
you
got the
counting out
pitching, they
Dodgers?
got the bats, and
They don't-
Tatis is supposed to come eventually.
I don't trust their pitching. That's the only thing.
I
don't
agree.
trust
man.
Tatis
I
not to do
very
something
much agree.
stupid and stay healthy.
I don't trust their third.
What do you mean?
I don't
got-
trust. Danny, you know who their fourth starter is? Michael Waka.
But they don't need to worry about it
Well,
Yes,
how do
they
they
do.
not have to worry about that?
because they're gonna have
And their fifth starter
Musgrove
is Seth
and
Lugo.
get out of here, really.
Steve,
their first
I'm
starter.
going, Stevie, I'm going Dodgers.
I
You are
don't
going
really
Dodgers?
trust the Dodgers.
And Danny, that's different than from what we were talking about the other night. I'm going Dodgers.
Yeah, I'm just going Padres. I like you. I like Darvish. I like Musgrove, and I like Snail. You
Yeah,
just got to figure out the other two guys, and they could easily get them in trade deadline.
So the Dodgers
and
rotation-
their offense is stupid. So
The Dodgers rotation
their
has
offense,
listed.
their lineup on paper is.
Colorado
stupid.
Rockies are going to shock the world. You'll see.
Oh yeah, Grizzly.
No,
I'm
When
I'm
the
picking the
aliens,
Dodgers.
when the aliens blow up the other four teams in that division,
Correct.
the Colorado Rockies are going to shock the world.
this is going to be the classic. Both teams have 103 wins, and whoever loses it the last weekend.
Danny, we
Rockies-
were talking about that the last week.
The Rockies could have no opponent and still win like 78 games.
I mean, I wouldn't go that high.
I'm going to Dodgers.
I can't not take the Dodgers.
I know. I'm being different.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think it's
Kevin?
that different.
No, I
Good
think the
call.
Dodgers are.
You guys
Yeah,
shut up so Devin can tell us who he
I'd
thinks
like
is
I'd
winning
like
the
to
West.
say the Padres, but again, for the same reasons, I don't trust their pitching. Somewhere to Dodgers.
They're going to be a lot of fun to watch, though. At like,
Lone wolf in it.
Oh, their lineup is great. I
Like, yeah.
don't trust them starter wise and bullpen wise.
well, it'd be interesting to see what Hader comes out this year. I'll be honest. I am.
Yeah,
interested
he
to see
had
that.
a rough start.
but he figured it out a little bit.
Right, but you need a full season of
Right.
elite-
But I
Need
think he's
full
gonna
good
figure it out.
Hader.
If you don't get a full season of elite hater, you're back to square one.
Yeah, pretty much. But he was just so bad when he got there. It was like
Yeah, that was.
it's almost funny.
Listen, it's
That
all
was
about
like-
Trevor Bauer's comeback story now, right?
No, he's in Japan.
He went to Japan,
That-
and you know why
that
he
guy
went
goes
to
to
Japan?
Japan, but Deshaun Watson is going to be the starting quarterback.
It
for the
was his
Cleveland Browns this year.
lifelong dream to go to Japan. That's what he said. He's always wanted to do
okay.
that.
Okay.
That was yep,
Deshaun should go
exactly.
play in
What is
Japan
he,
too. They
Chris
got some nice
Jericho
massage
and-
ball.
He said his agent said, "Oh yeah, the opt-outs in our original contract were important because he always wanted to go to Japan." Yeah,
Yeah, okay,
that's
Rachel.
of course.
Yeah,
That's exactly what happened.
Cool story, Rachel.
Same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks, lady.
Okay, pal.
Watching Javi Baez hit is one of the most frustrating things.
Man, imagine when we traded a top prospect for him for a half.
He was awesome, Danny. For a half a season, he was awesome.
Yeah, he
Would you
was.
guys-
Remember when his
that-
earring fell
Oh,
out?
we didn't do anything about
No,
it.
we didn't do
so
shit.
It didn't
That
matter.
team stunk.
You guys
Oh,
remember when
what
his
was it?
earring fell out?
Yeah, that
Steve,
was fun.
what do we
I
got
never
next?
found
Wild card? What do we got next?
Wild cards.
Oh, what a catch!
I'm going Blue Jays, Mariners.
All right, give me your 3 wild card teams right off the bat. Yeah, Blue Jays.
Mariners.
This is like
and White Sox.
Nice.
honestly, picking a third team is hard.
Yeah, but I think the White Sox are gonna wake up.
I agree.
Max, Devin, Vincent. Who wants to go next?
I will go. Yeah, Devin, you want to go?
I was gonna say I'd say Mariners, Rays.
What a
and Blue-
catch by Rodriguez, by the way.
J-Rod.
Mariners, Rays. Who's the last one?
Blue Jays.
Took them to win the division. Oh no, that's next. Never mind. Stupid Yankee fans look alike.
Danny, I love your White Sox pick, but I'm going Yankees wild card. Yankees, Rays.
Oh, the Rays. Yeah, good one. Damn. All right. I'm not commit. I'm gonna stick with the White Sox, but yeah. That's
No,
fine.
I don't blame it because I'm going White Sox here too.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Mariners.
But
Rays
no
are a
White
good
Sox
one.
for you.
No,
No White Sox.
fuck 'em.
I'm going Mariners, Yankees. Now these aren't in any particular order. Just putting it out there.
Right.
These are just the 3 teams we think. We don't know if they're actually going to end up in this order, of course. Because it could come down to that one game at the end of the year where the Yankees flip over and someone will call me out and be like, "Oh, you didn't take the."
Who's your third team, Steve?
I'm going White Sox on the third team.
And Vin.
I want to say
Mariners.
the Rays, but I feel like they just missed it.
Definitely Mariners. Definitely Blue Jays. Yeah, throw the Rays in there too. I think. I like them better than the White Sox, and that's about it. So,
Eb, start us off with the National League wild card.
I got the Padres, the Mets, and the hold on, I just lost it. Phillies. Sorry.
Again, I don't even think there's really any options besides these 6 that we're naming.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
big spenders, basically.
Braves, Phillies. What did I say? I said Dodgers or Padres. Yeah, I mean that's just it. That's
Right. So I'm doing Braves, Phillies, and Dodgers.
like I don't.
Snacks.
Does anybody think the Brewers are going to sneak in? Snacks,
No,
maybe.
absolutely not.
I mean the
Their
Giants.
best pitcher is going to quit in June because they didn't want to pay him
Yeah.
in arbitration.
There's
That guy's going to be available in June.
for the 6 teams that we named in the National League. It's honestly going to be hard for one of them to miss the playoffs. I think.
Yeah, I agree, man. It's kind of where I was at.
Yeah, it's just those are the 6, and,
Team
and
3
we
for you,
figure it
Snacks?
out in October.
Yeah, Mets, Phillies, Padres. Yeah.
Again, the order is just
Is what it
outrageous.
is, right?
Somehow all these guys are making.
I think so.
Somehow, some way.
Maybe I mean, so if someone implodes, like the Phillies really get off to a bad without Harper, or this Padres mess really implodes, Maybe the Cubs. I don't think so. I don't know.
They're not there yet.
They're the only team
They're-
that's even have,
They're like
they're that
we
weird
said this
team,
perfectly
though.
during the winter.
But you get
They're that
get
team that they could
MVP.
either go on a big run or they're trading everybody away because everyone
Right,
has a
but if
1-year
you get
contract.
MVP Bellinger and Stroman's on fire and
Right.
everything just clicks, they could win
Right.
86
Yep,
games
yep,
and sneak
yep.
in.
Yeah,
That's it.
Because the Central's not a difficult division.
Right.
That's the easiest division
Right.
in
They'll
baseball.
have 3 easy teams to play
Right.
against besides the
Yep.
Cardinals.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
it's
there'll be
possible.
that one team like, oh, okay, they're good, but they're not
Right.
good.
At the deadline, they'll be 5 out, and they'll be like, "Do we want to go? Do we not go?
Yeah,
What
exactly.
are we
They're
doing?"
going to be right in between. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm with you there.
All right. Arson Judge.
AL MVP, huh?
You know what? I'm not because I feel like they're going to anyway. I feel like Ohtani's going to end up winning it, but that's not going to be my pick because I think that Julio Rodriguez has a huge season and wins the MVP.
Yeah. Well, you stole my thunder. I'm with Devin. Julio Rodriguez.
It is so good.
He's so good.
He's really, really.
You realize he got his contract before winning Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, he just made a crazy diving catch too. I don't know if you guys.
I will say though, they're gonna give it to Ohtani. No, not because Ohtani didn't.
Why? Why give it to
You're gonna
that?
give it to him so when he goes to the National League next year, it'll be okay. When
As
he
a
wins it.
loser. He's a loser.
They will give it to him because he's gonna put up middle of the road hitting stats and good pitching stats.
Can you middle of the road hitting?
Why would you
Oh
Mets
my
fans ever
God.
want Ohtani? When he went to the Bronx, he's been fucking skull fucked.
Snacks,
He's
you
gonna get
have Julio,
skull-
right?
I'm sorry? Yeah,
You have
Julio. Yeah.
Danny too.
I'm actually gonna go with Yodan
Nice.
Alvarez.
Nice. Can't beat that. Fuck him is right, but that's
Shohei Ohtani was the 16th best hitter in baseball last year. How was that average?
He's a pussy. He comes to the Bronx, he shits his pants.
Okay.
Am I wrong? Check his numbers.
He has not pitched well in the Bronx. You're 100% correct.
I know.
I know.
Snacks is always right.
I mean, I think it's like one start. No, it was a couple starts last year. But there
No.
was the one really bad one.
It's been 3 starts, Vin. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
He's
But
been
there was
shoved every
one like
time.
he got knocked out in the first inning, and the other 2 weren't that bad. Weren't as
They weren't that bad?
weren't as bad, I said.
Oh, as bad. Right. Yeah. So like 5 runs. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, put this guy in New York. He'll do good.
It's
yeah,
different than getting knocked out in the first inning.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Heck, how excited you that John Morant's going to be a free agent in like a week?
I don't want him.
Of course you don't.
I have Jalen Brunson. I don't want him.
I have Jalen Brunson, he said.
But he's hurt, so
Not for
The guy
long.
can't get off the couch.
Why don't you shut the fuck up?
who is winning the National League? MVP?
I'm a big Emmanuel Quickly fan myself.
Oh, he's so good, man. So good.
I
Is
just
that the
love
one that bitched on
Yeah, I
Snapchat
thought
that he didn't get to
that's
play
Mitch-
enough?
Back
Mitchell
when-
Robinson.
But I was watching on my phone. I didn't want to. I couldn't take I didn't want to go to the text and then text you back. I was just watching. It was such a nice win.
the tweet of the draft report card is one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah.
every night.
That's my favorite.
Who was it, Danny? Who went on Snapchat to complain about
Mitchell
getting
Robinson. Snacks went at him today.
Fuck him. Fuck him.
Snacks has never liked him.
Snapchat?
Fuck
That was the first time
What
I've
happened?
ever seen a Bleacher Report say someone goes on Snapchat to complain about doing cardio in basketball games.
I'm done. I'm done. Danny knows I never liked this guy in the beginning. Fuck him.
You don't like Mitchell Robinson? I thought he's
He's
good.
never
have.
like.
No, never have. Never have. I'd rather Hartenstein every day of the week
I don't even know who that is.
The
Well,
backup.
you
Even
know-
though Hartenstein.
because you're a dope. Anyway,
I miss Steve Novak.
it's my favorite Nick of all time.
You know, I am
Besides Allen
convinced.
Houston.
Danny, you weren't standing with Jason and I, but I'm convinced that during the rainstorm at the Bruce Springsteen concert at MetLife Stadium, Steve Novak was standing by Jason and I.
Very possible. I was probably taking a shit. So
Probably, but still, that's why we couldn't figure it out because you weren't over there because you would be the one to be like, "Holy
yeah,
shit, that's
I'm
Steve
that
Novak."
guy. Remember the time I ran it? When I noticed Bavaro and McConkey. That was
Yes, that I do remember. And then also at that concert was on
And
the Blue
oddly,
Line 'cause-
no one was around them. That was the weirdest thing. I'm like, they're like just chilling by your section, and no one's going up to say hi to them. That was the weirdest thing.
The best was.
But then
also
again,
at
Bavaro would have killed someone, and he doesn't know how to do the sign of the cross in the Super Bowl. Is my favorite
Nope.
story from Snacks.
and then
Okay, look.
What a retard.
and then
Hold on, Steve,
also
real
at the Springsteen concert was a bunch of Ranger players on the beer line because it was the
That's
NHL
right.
lockout.
That's right. Melissa
It's-
ran into them. Yeah.
That's right.
And we said,
Nobody gives a shit
and
about
Jason
talent.
goes, so what are you guys doing during the lockout? Wishing we were playing hockey. And going to a Springsteen concert was the answer.
Steve, Vin, Devin, me and my father met Mark Bavaro in 2010, and if you go back and look, when he scores a touchdown against Buffalo, he does a sign of the cross.
No, against the Broncos.
I'm sorry, the Broncos. He
In the
goes
Super
like
Bowl?
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he goes the wrong way. So you go sign of the cross. You go up here, here, left, right. He went here, right, left. So, of course, my doofus fucking father goes up to Mark Bavaro. He's like, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm a big fan. Thank you so much for everything, blah, blah, blah. But I got to ask you a question. And Bavaro is like, he was as dumb as nails when you talk to him. He goes, what's up? He goes, when you did the sign of the cross, was that like a Greek thing? Like what was going on with that? He goes, you did the cross like this. And Bavaro looks at him. He goes, I think I just messed up. He's just sitting there like such a dumbass. It's so funny.
I honestly didn't know it mattered. I'm not really a very religious person, but that's good to know.
No, but which is very funny because my dad's a very religious person. I go to church, not every weekend, but as much as I can. My dad goes every weekend. My grandmother and my dad wanted to know. And Bavaro's like, and he did it. We're sitting there, and he's like, goes, no, I just messed it up.
A lot going on.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, it was great. Yeah, I got a lot going on. I'm scoring a touchdown in the Super Bowl.
Super Bowls, you know.
And then my
I
dad's
remember
like,
these little things.
My dad's like, you take a picture with us? And he goes, yeah, come here. So we took a picture of him. It's pretty awesome. But anyway.
Danny and I did a Steiner sports signing with Bavaro. It was me, him, and my dad for like 2 hours just standing there.
Yeah, we're like the only ones, and it's hanging up in by my dad. So
it was so awkward because like we just stood there with him for like
we're just
45
like,
minutes
all right,
and nobody showed up.
I think it's time to go.
Those are the worst.
We're thinking we got to get there early. There's going to be a line. Nope, nobody there. My dad and him basically walked into the building together.
Right.
Felt so bad. Alrighty. National League most valuable player.
I'm going Manny Machado.
Ooh.
If they got to win the
He's
division,
on a contract here.
it's a
No, he signed. I forgot. He resigned.
Yeah. I haven't won in the division, so one of them has to win MVP.
Fair point.
This is tough because I don't want to go Pete. I think the Padres and the Dodgers and the the Cardinals obviously didn't hurt them this year because Goldschmidt won, but like they're gonna cancel each other out.
Right.
I'm gonna go Mookie.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
If they're gonna make up for the loss of Turner, it's gonna be a lot better.
Yeah, he's got to pick it up.
Yeah.
Which he did last year.
No, he's great.
He did.
But
Davey Lopes.
Is this the year that Soto is in a contract year?
Yes.
I thought it was next year.
next year.
Is it next year, Danny?
It's next
I
year.
thought he was a free agent after this year.
No, it's next year.
No,
They
no,
would.
it's next year.
That would be
He's
the
got
biggest
240.
story.
He is a free agent. He has one more arbitration. Yeah, 2023
Yeah,
and
because
then
that would be the
2025.
craziest
he's an
story
unrestricted.
going into the season.
Mhm.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Okay, then I know I didn't pick them.
Wait, who's the first column? Is that you, Steve?
Yeah.
All right, so am I up?
Go ahead.
Trey,
I know who I'm taking, but if you want to go for it.
Trey Turner.
It's not
That's a
bad.
good one. He's gonna rake in Philly.
Yeah, I agree, Dan. I think he's going to go off. He's going to bat like 330, 25 home runs, 97 RBIs.
We just
30
got rid
home-
of him too, and now he's back.
Yeah, he's a stud, man. I
And
love
especially with it's going to be so much easier to steal this year. And he's just going to run rush.
Yep, exactly. And
Especially
I think,
against us.
Danny, I think I told you this like when off season started. I was like, that's who the Met. Maybe I didn't say that because I would have been really jealous. I love Trey Turner. He's
No,
my
we mentioned that.
Yeah,
he was on top of both of our lists.
He's one of those players who just love watch play the game.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yep.
It's just like you hate to face him, but you love watching him
And,
play.
and I said I would move McNeil to the right field in a heartbeat.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I would have. Everybody would have.
No,
done
yeah,
that.
but in me and Nikki's convo.
Yep.
So I am gonna go.
We were talking putting him in center and not resigning Nimmo to be
Right.
So we did have that conversation.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go.
Yeah, we did.
Into Atlanta, and I'm gonna give Acuna the MVP.
Okay.
Bounce back. Yeah.
I was actually thinking Austin
I
Riley.
don't get it.
I was going Riley too, Vin.
Hold on 1 second. 1 second. I'll be right back. Steve, don't fucking miss me on the next category.
Devin, who do you have at winning the NL MVP while he goes and does something, watches porn or something?
Drunk off his ass.
I think Juan Soto has been a rake.
Okay.
That was why I was thinking, is this the contract
He had
year?
so much protection around him now that they added Bogarts, and you have all these guys, Fernando Tatis Jr., Manny Machado. I mean, him hitting in that lineup is going to be ridiculous.
See, that's the problem.
The
Yeah,
crazy
that's
thing
problem
is
about me and
he's
Devin's
predicted to
pick.
lead off in that lineup.
That's the problem with me and Devin's pick.
I don't know what they're gonna do. Like, are they gonna put Tatis lead off and then him? I don't
I'm
know.
assuming
How many games does Tatis have left in the suspension? Like a month?
Isn't he also still hurt?
No,
I
he's
don't know.
healthy.
Maybe like 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
It's not a lot.
What do we have next? Cy Youngs?
Yeah.
Cy Young.
Are we
April
waiting for
20th.
snacks, or
you can
does
come
someone
back.
else
So
want to
it's
go
only a
first?
couple weeks.
Um,
You heard me, Danny?
I'll go first. Boys, I think this kid in Florida is going to win it this year. Sandy?
The one who won it again last. Who won it last
yeah, he won it last year.
Yeah, but I think he's going to go back to back. I mean, he has no reason not to be a stud on a shitty team again.
Yeah.
Like,
Um.
he's working his way out of there like a real Marlin player is supposed to.
Almost.
He's going to
Time
get...
to go to bed, Devin.
Lauren's got a long commute to work. Leave her alone.
It's fucked up. She hops on a scooter and rides it to the office.
Yeah.
No.
Like one of those like one-legged ones.
And
You got the
she wakes me up because it's a gas-powered one. So she, like a lawnmower starting in the bedroom, the dog goes nuts, and I'm up for work, and she's flying around the house on a gas-powered scooter, giving us all carbon monoxide fucking.
Yep.
voice.
I'm
Trying to
shocked
kill
at
you
this point
both.
she hasn't put the desk chair next to her bed so she could just swipe over and
That's a
just
good
slide
idea.
around.
Right next to the bed, she just rolls into the chair and just rolls.
Yeah,
Just rolls right into the
around,
other
that's
room
it.
and boom.
the hardwood
computer
floor, the
on.
whole house. You
She
scoot around
wants
the
me
whole
to
damn
buy
house.
her a thing. Like, you ever see the movie Casper, where they like
Yeah.
fly around the whole house in the chair and shit? Yeah, that's what she wants. She wants
Right.
to just like hit a button and the chair takes it to wherever she has to go.
You got to get her the old person chair that goes up. That's supposed to be for stairs, but make it so it just goes around the house.
We
Instead of
have
going
one.
up with,
We have one for the stairs already, and she wants just like one of those scooters to just fly around on the house. So
right to get you got to get to the one for the stairs.
I mean, it's getting to the point where I walked into the bathroom before, and she got one of those like toilets where you can just stand up. You don't have to sit anymore. Like, that's where we're at.
Snacks. Who's winning the National League Cy Young?
Sandy.
Sandy's going back to back.
I mean, it's easy. He's the best pitcher in baseball.
Sandy.
He's going to be so good on any other
He's
team.
the
I
best
can't wait.
pitcher in baseball.
Yeah,
He's doing exactly what all
He's also,
Marlins players do.
he's also not 40 years old, so
He's also good. He's doing exactly what all Marlins do best. Play really well until they trade you.
exactly. And he'll be a Yankee soon enough.
Right. The Marlins are gonna take the standing contract back.
Ah, shit, Jeter's not there anymore, so I don't know.
The Red Sox, don't worry, the Red Sox will give up like 30 guys for him, and then he'll be the only guy on the Red Sox.
Yeah,
It'll be like when they traded for Chris Snell. And
we'll blast his ass. Don't worry.
all right, who's next on this one?
Devin?
I'm gonna say Corbin Burns because
He's gonna be pissed.
He's got that chip.
That's a good call. I like that.
So I love Sandy though.
He's
but
going
I
to be a
think-
fun free
I'm
agent
gonna
next
say
year, right?
Corbin Burns. I think Corbin Burns is gonna be pissed off this whole season, getting disrespected by his own organization. He's gonna go out there and pitch his ass off, and then just walk in free agency.
He's also got one more year of arbitration.
He's gonna
Oh,
be
God.
at some point. She's not. He won't be there after this year. Even if he finishes, I don't even know if he finishes the year with Brewers, but he's gonna pitch his ass off.
If they're out of it, he's going to be that perfect person that you call up a team and say, "Hey, we want your number one prospect plus 2 others," and you can.
Well,
have
if they
it.
were, the Brewers were smart, being that they're not
Yeah.
very good, they would sit there and they'd trade Corbin Burns for a ransom right now. But I don't
They're
know.
not smart.
You know who I could see him going though? I could see him going to the Padres because they're gonna need the pitching. Musgrove's gonna start. Isn't he starting the season hurt, Musgrove anyway? I could see the Padres being that their owner is just a goddamn psychopath and was going to offer Judge 12 years, $415 million. He wants to win and win now. I just see them going after him.
I could see it.
Who's up?
I'm going Julio Reyes from the Dodgers.
Mm.
That's a good one.
Vin, where are we at? Like his first major league start in like 2012.
I don't think so.
But wasn't that when he like had his first major league start?
No. He came up in like 15 or 16, I think.
Yeah, but I remember, if I remember correctly, it was 16, and I think he started the Noah game.
I wasn't at the Noah game.
When Noah got tossed.
Yeah. You might. You guys went. I didn't go.
I
You
was
weren't
there.
at that game either? Was that
I
was that
definitely
the
didn't
game that everybody was shitting on what's his name in center field and he just hit
Yes.
the home runs right into the guy's face?
Yes.
Right into his face.
Right into his face.
Devin and,
Chase
Devin and I just sat there and laughed at everybody with
Yeah.
the little pictures up.
You pissed
Like,
off Chase
it's
off
like
Lane.
you're literally giving him a target to swing at.
Yeah.
And he hit it. Motherfucker hit it. It's unbelievable.
I'm going to do it.
Uh-oh.
Max Scherzer.
Oh, can't wait for tomorrow's Tommy John article.
Yeah, thanks, man. I think Verlander wins it before Scherzer. Anyway.
Oh my God.
I wanted to say Verlander, but I wasn't going to.
You dumb motherfucker, man. He was gonna blow his eye. You guys are so dumb. I'm done. Finish this up. I'm done. I can't do
This
this.
it's called faith, Snacks. Have a little of it.
Yeah,
Learn
yeah,
something from your church going.
yeah.
Learn something from your church going.
Gee, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about old men, okay? My father is the best construction worker I've ever seen in my life. But you know what? His knees are shot. He's done. He can't do it what he once did. Max Scherzer is 40 years old. Justin Verlander is 40 years old. They're not going to be able to do what they could do in September. Not September, that's football season. In April, as what they could do in September.
You might be right, but that
I
doesn't stop him
know, I know I'm right. You
It
stupid
doesn't stop
fuck.
him from
You
winning a
stupid-
Cy
you
Young,
stupid-
dumbass.
You stupid fuck.
Losing in the playoffs doesn't stop anybody from winning a Cy Young, jackass.
Yeah, you ever hear Grizzly Adams? Yeah, exactly.
That's actually my Cy Young pick. Grizzly Adams is my AL Cy.
How many scotches are you deep? Did you start St. Patrick's Day early?
I
Your
haven't
Irish
done a
brethren.
single thing.
You and your Irish brethren.
My Irish brethren?
I'm well
Irish.
aware you're not Irish, jackass.
Thank you. Don't fucking start with me. I'm drinking water.
Oh my god.
Man,
AL Cy
you
Young.
stupid fuck.
Grizzly Adams.
Yeah.
Who's winning AL Cy Young?
Max Scherzer.
When
Where we
trade him
trading
to when we trade him to the Yankees.
I would love to see it just to see his reaction.
All right, I hate to do this, and it makes me sick to my stomach.
You're gonna say
It's not Ohtani. Definitely not.
Derek Cole.
It is Garrett Cole.
You dumb motherfucker. You're so. Are you delivering him his sticky stuff now? Is that what you're doing? That's how you make your money.
fraud.
You
You
snake
fraud.
him in.
Oh my
you're
God.
the biggest fraud on the face of the goddamn earth.
Bro, why am I a fraud? Because he pitches well in the regular season. Then when
Because you've made
Huh?
your living. You've made your reputation that this guy stinks.
he
That
does stink. He sucks dick.
So how is he gonna win a Cy
By the
Young?
way, just so everybody's aware,
Oh my
according
God.
to this is DraftKings, Caesars, and FanDuel, Jacob deGrom is plus 500 to win the AL Cy Young, while Garrett Cole is plus 650.
That guy's gonna die after 3 starts. No,
Has he even pitched yet since he got his
Yeah.
injury?
No.
His
Yeah,
fatigue?
look
Not in
very
a
good.
game. He
Not
pitched in the
game, with
backfield.
like a bullpen or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, this is
Doesn't
why I'm
even
not trying to play Jacob deGrom.
Garrett Cole, what a fucking loser. Really unbelievable.
You know what? I can't have you talk about my boy like that. I'm gonna say Garrett Cole too.
You don't talk shit about him. He for
Every
the
start.
last 2
He
years.
spends his life talking about him. Like,
Fuck you.
I mean, you went back on everything holy is what you just did.
No, I didn't.
You
There's
did.
nobody in the AL that's going to overtake him. He's going to come out. He pitches every game. He's probably going to let up a home run a game, but his ERA is going to be 2.79. He's going to win 17 games. He's going to lose 7. He's going to be 17-7, 2.78 ERA. He's going to win the Cy Young. It's not that difficult.
Zero
Dumb
going to drop a whole
motherfucker.
run. That's a lot.
Whoa!
Okay,
are you still
so-
are you still pissed about Tom Glavine in 2007?
No,
So shut the fuck up.
so
you're the worst.
I-
You literally need to come up with better. You need to read another book besides the 2007 Mets.
You want me to tell you about 2008 Mets?
Yeah, nothing bad happened. I already said I hate Scott
Nothing
Schoen.
bad
You
happened?
can't. You can't.
Nothing
I was
bad
born in the
happened?
darkness. Snacks.
When
You
Jerry
can't hurt
Manuel
me
was their
with the
manager and they
darkness.
blew a 5-game lead. Sorry, it wasn't
can't
7.
Hurt me with the darkness. It's not
So-
possible.
there's only
Nick, can we just agree to disagree here?
No, we can't actually.
Why
yeah,
would
you
you
and
sorry,
I-
you tell Vin to shut
This
up.
is thank you, Summer. Summer's got my back. We are the Joker and Batman, Snacks. We're just destined to do this until we die.
It's fair enough.
Fair enough.
Fuck up.
I'm Vin.
They're shaking hands in case this is the closest they've ever. They hugged a little bit at the parking lot.
I was very excited to see Vin. I can't lie.
Yeah.
I gave him a
So
big
I
hug.
am going to
He did.
go with right now the best starter in Seattle, in Luis Castillo.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I'm gonna go off the wall
Because
here.
if that
but-
team's going to go anywhere
right,
with their pitching, he's got to be the guy who leads that team. So
Right.
I thought he was the guy who got them over the stump to officially put them in the playoffs last year. So I think he's going to keep going. And
I'm going
Danny?
Javier. I'm going Javier from Houston. He's the reason why Verlander's gone.
see, I was gonna say Framber.
Either or. I'm going
Give me
Javier.
Alec Manoah. I'm going Alec Manoah.
Okay.
That fucking guy.
I know.
then he's going Christian Javier.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
Houston.
I hate the whole Blue Jays team, to be honest with you. But
I'm sure you do.
bothers the hell out of
Yeah, they're very hateable.
And who did you say? The Blue Jays
They
guy?
are very hateable.
Yeah, I'm just
Manoah.
me.
Manoah. Alec Manoah.
I can't.
His name is Alec. Like, who the hell names it?
Yeah, A-L-E-K.
He's the one
Gotta
that bodied what's his face? Wrecker.
Yeah, because Recker called him fat.
And then Stroman spazzed out
Oh,
in
That's
typical
nothing new.
Stroman fashion.
nothing new there.
He's on Team Puerto Rico. That's hilarious.
Yeah, it is. His mom's Puerto Rican, I guess.
No, I got that. Vin.
Whatever.
Thanks,
I
thanks,
don't.
Vin.
I wanted
You
them
and-
to lose.
You, me, and Snacks would dominate in Team Italy. So
Yeah, we got
Oh,
it.
easily.
What position you play, Snacks?
he's a second baseman. Look at the
Yeah,
size.
he is a second. Right, Chuck Knobloch, I forgot.
Very dainty.
You can't be mad at him saying that either.
Can you handle short, Danny? Can you guys be the
No,
double play
do I
combo?
think I can handle short? I'm the fat catcher from fucking Angels in the Outfield.
Vin, let me tell you something.
I love that dude.
Second team All Bergen County, second baseman. So I don't know.
Wow, didn't know that. Look at that.
Wow.
Yeah, I was good. Now I suck.
Don't we all?
Sucking.
All right, let's beat
we
this up.
all.
All right, what do we got for managers of the year?
Oh, that's a good one.
Dusty Baker.
Yeah, Dusty's a good one.
Why Dusty?
Why
think
not?
They're gonna give it to Dusty because the Astros will probably have the most wins in the AL.
Yeah, they just won the World Series. He's not gonna win the manager.
You know what? I'm gonna go spin zone so all you Yankee fans can't find a way to bitch.
Oh my!
Aaron Boone.
Aaron bleeping
Yeah.
Boone.
Yes.
Put them in a pretzel. Put them in a body bag.
You know what the funny part about it is? Once he gets that award, he's literally going to get a new contract to make every Yankee fan happy.
Why don't you guys go fuck yourselves?
Put them in a
Cheers.
body bag.
You know what? I'm sticking with my team.
I can't wait to get destroyed when everybody sees the Aaron Boone prediction, but fuck it.
No, yeah, fuck
Listen
it.
to the podcast.
Fuck it. Fuck you.
I'm sticking with my Seattle, giving that guy the manager of the year.
I'm going Terry Francona.
Yeah, me too. I'm
Yeah,
going Tito.
that's a good one. I'm just ball busting, so
Aaron Boone. Oh,
Yankee.
I genuinely think Tito's like one of the best in the
Yankee
league,
Goose.
I agree.
So,
Yeah.
Danny, are you changing yours? Like a
No, I'm keeping it, Aaron Boone. So Yankee fans be in a pretzel all season long.
all right? Who's winning National League?
And that is all because I talk to Snacks literally every night. That's going to be a fun point of contention.
You read him a bedtime story?
Yeah,
That's
actually.
adorable. Do you read him
You
about
read,
the
you read Johnny one
2007
first, and then you
Mets?
call
Yeah,
Snacks and just go over.
Actually,
Yeah,
Snacks reads me a bedtime story. He's
Do you,
a
do you read about the 2007 Mets? Because that's all he's got.
that's why he knows about it because that's the story Danny reads the whole time.
yeah, those fucking horror movie that was.
That's why Snacks has to be on the phone because Danny's having nightmares, so he's got to. Snacks has to be on the phone.
You stupid motherfuckers.
But even the funniest thing you would never know about Snacks, Snacks reads a lot.
I do. I'm a
I don't know
nerd.
that.
I'm a nerd.
Good for you.
What are you reading right now, Snacks?
Right now I'm reading. Hold on, I'll get it for you. Hold
I don't know when he has time
Okay, well,
to
he's-
read. That's the biggest question. I don't know when he has time to read.
Who's winning National League manager?
Give me old Dave Roberts.
Ooh, you're doing what I did with Boone.
I'm gonna say Bob Melvin.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'm going Melvin too.
I'm assuming he's managing the. Yeah, he's in Padres.
He's the manager of the Padres.
Yeah, I always forget.
A real shame that this is the last year for Oliver Morello.
Inside the Empire, is that what that says? It's blacking itself out.
Your blurriness is
Your
Yeah, back it
blurriness
up.
is making it blurry. Is it a Yankee? Okay, I see
Yeah,
the Yankee
I
thing.
see the
at the
facade.
top of
I
Is
have
that the which book is that?
It's Inside the Empire, the true power behind the New York Yankees.
Is it like a time specific area?
It goes from the dynasty, which you guys know nothing about, until like present day, about
Okay.
5 years ago when Aaron Judge came in. So
Who wrote it?
Bob Clappish.
Oh,
Yep,
Big Bob.
Bob Clappish, really good. I'm also
Danny,
going.
who'd you have in the NL MVP?
I went Melvin
coach,
with
I mean.
Devin. I had Melvin.
I'm going Rob Thompson.
Good one.
You and me both, buddy.
If they win without Harper, yeah.
For sure.
All right, Devin, who's playing in the World Series?
Astros and Braves.
Next.
Mariners, Padres.
You just want everyone to hate baseball.
Yeah, well, the ratings would be as low as they could ever be, but
Nobody's gonna watch.
nobody would watch that. No,
They can actually schedule a Sunday night football game for that World Series run.
You know what? I'm gonna do this. Nope. This is Guardians Rays.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Okay, so we just don't want anybody
whoa.
watching baseball.
No, it can't be
Baseball's
Guardians
dead.
Rays. It can't
Yeah,
be
Ben, what
Guardians.
are you
I was
talking
gonna say,
about?
Yeah.
what division,
Guardi-
what sport do you watch?
I'm gonna do it seriously.
Oh yeah, because that one. wasn't serious.
Astros.
Vin wants Ahmed Rosario World Series MVP.
I do want an Ahmed Rosario World Series champion. Astros. Dodgers again.
I don't hate it.
Yeah.
I
Danny?
think this will be like the Dodgers. We don't expect them, and then they'll figure it out.
Yep.
Vin stole my thunder.
So same thing.
Yeah. Damn it, Vin.
I'm gonna say the Phillies are gonna go back.
Actually,
to
no. I'll go Padres. I've been hard on
Okay.
them all. Yeah, I'll go Padres.
You pick Bob Melvin.
Hey,
Yeah,
Dan,
it's okay.
you've been
Yeah,
hyping him up a
Bob
lot.
Melvin should be running his team into.
Right.
I'm gonna say we're gonna get a rematch from last year.
God damn it.
Just so I
hate
can
the
hate
Phillies
myself more.
much. Just hate them.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna take the repeat champs. Just really piss off all the Yankee fans.
You don't piss this much Yankee fan off.
I'm taking the Dodgers.
I'm going Padres.
I am also going Padres.
Braves.
You're such a cocksucker.
Fuck off, Kevin.
You really are. You're really just the worst.
What is
I like kick you in the nuts while you guys are sleeping.
I can't pick the Astros.
Oh,
Yeah.
love that.
Not,
Love that, man. Love that.
hope your wife fucking kicks you in the nuts in the middle of your sleep.
I hope the dog kicks you in the nuts.
I hope they both kick you in the nuts at the same fucking time. How does that sound?
Starfish right in the middle of the bed.
I hope you get knocked onto the floor.
You starfish right in the middle of the bed and fuck me up.
That mutt. Vin, you remember when we couldn't get that mutt quiet?
Yeah. Now she loves me every time I come over.
Now she's just quiet.
Yeah.
Consistent.
loves
Now
me
she doesn't
every
even
time.
bark.
Nope.
Wait, hold on. Time out. Do you guys remember in 2007 when in September when Tom Glavine pitched against the Marlins and he just absolutely blew it?
Do you remember in 2004 when Mariano Rivera couldn't hold a base runner and then they couldn't hold a lead and then they couldn't hold a lead and they gave the grand slam in the first inning? Do you remember that?
No idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
Danny, me, and our other friend Danny all wore red after the Yankees blew that series.
But see, here's the thing, Vin. Here's the thing, Vin. I won. You never have.
Okay.
In the lifetime.
Right. You're still naming bad things that happened, so I named bad things that happened.
That's fair.
Everybody had bad things happen.
Probably this.
We've all been hurt.
It's the second worst sports moment in my life.
So what's number one?
Trey Junkin.
What?
Danny.
Yeah, it's the 2002 Giants choked the wild card game against the.
With the Niners and the.
They would have went on to the Super Bowl that year, and I think it would have been an easy path.
Really?
I do.
We
You
would have had to
beat
play
that
the
Tampa team?
Bucks. We would have. It would have been.
Yeah,
tough.
we would have put. Okay, the Raiders were nothing.
Yeah, sure. The Raiders were nothing. You had to beat Tampa.
We would have beat the Bucks.
Okay. I don't think so, but that's fine. I mean, Brad Johnson stunk.
You don't
That's
think
fine.
so?
Yeah, Brad Johnson stunk. I know. I get it.
I know so.
It would have been like a 10-7.
Yeah, it would have been boring as fuck.
Correct. And the Giants would have won.
But our offense was clicking all cylinders. I'm not doing this. I want to go to bed. I'm not doing
We
this.
scored 35 points in Candlestick Park on the road. We would have beat anybody that we would have
Don't
faced.
stop. I'm not.
Jeremy
doing this.
Shockey had 3 touchdowns in the first half.
Is Kerry Collins still the quarterback?
Yeah, that was his last moment.
Terry Collins, yep.
And
Listen,
Shockey
if it
threw
wasn't for
ice
that
at a
moment,
kid.
They would have never went to shit the next year, and Jesse Palmer would have never became the Bachelor in the man he
And
is
Matt-
But then again, we would never gotten Eli.
Matt Allen, that piece of fucking.
No, that was trade junction, and he did the right thing. It should have been
no,
pass
no, no,
interference.
Come on, I agree.
Oh,
I
here
agree.
you go.
I'm
I
hanging
agree.
up. I'm done.
I agree it was Trey Junkin, and it should have been pass interference.
Yes.
Can we
All
talk
right.
about how the best part
Yeah,
about
yeah.
that entire thing was the next day in Newsday had all the referee names in it, and it was like, this is like the dumbest thing in newspaper.
And then the next day, the NFL was like, "Oh, my bad. It should have been pass interference."
Yeah.
Thanks.
Wait, Steve, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
So, I don't know how to word this right.
Use the English ones.
Don't you fucking start with me.
Can you
Fucking
speak
cheese
Italian?
eating
Give it a shot. I
Wisconsin
don't know
bitch.
if you have. I can't.
So, the Mets have a $500 million payroll, right?
That's a fact.
Yeah.
No,
And
actually, that's
No,
not a
no,
fact.
no.
I don't
I'm
have
asking
any of it.
Steve. I'm asking
I've
Steve.
already asked Steve Cohen to adopt me once. He said no.
It's not a fact.
It's not a fact?
The Mets payroll is not $500 million. No,
Oh,
the
it's
money
not?
they have to pay because of payroll is $500 million.
Okay.
Oh,
So their
sorry.
payroll is $500 million.
Vin in his one semester of accounting.
Does the tax
Technical
money count as payroll? No, it
You
doesn't.
know what?
It's tax money. It's different.
Fuck it. No. Hear me out. You dumb motherfuckers, all of you. Look at you, Vin, in your fucking stupid Mets shirt that you never won shit in. You dumb motherfucker. Anyway, I don't remember what I was going to ask you, Vin.
Exactly, because you're a dumb motherfucker. You can't even
Oh, I'm a
use
dumb
words.
I'm a dumb motherfucker?
Yeah, I called you dumb motherfucker.
No, my
So
eyes
Steve and his wife were
so tired.
Snacks about a month ago. Mets owner Steve Cohen and his wife were at an Islander game, and I saw them in the hallway, and I asked if they could adopt me, and I told them I'm already Jewish, so they don't have to worry about converting me. And they laughed and said no.
Wait.
said
Time out. Steve Cohen's Jewish?
You're an idiot.
And he's paying all his money?
That's yeah, but
All
you do know he already made the money back that he spent to buy the team. Like,
Right.
Of course. That's why it's the joke. That's the joke.
Did he
Relax.
pick-
Don't
No.
worry.
I didn't even care. I'll
old
change my name. I don't care. I just want some inheritance. I just want to be in the will for one day to just wake up and just it's there.
Would you rather be in the will or win a World Series?
Be in the will. Long term.
Be in the
Long
will.
term.
Vin and Danny are like, yeah, no, give me a World
Give
Series.
me the World Series. You can keep the money.
See, that's the Italian in them. While I'm a Jewish kid.
Yeah,
So,
it's what it is.
Well, they're smart. You're not.
Let's everybody wish Snacks and his people a happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St.
Snacks,
Patrick's
what
Day,
did you give
Mickey.
up for Lent, Mister? I'm a good Catholic. What did you give up for Lent?
Give up wine.
Wow, that's why he's cranky.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I usually have a nice glass of red before I go to bed, and then that's it. I haven't in 3 weeks now? 2 weeks?
That's been over 3.
There, that explains
It's so
it.
funny. We're all at work and we're like, "Hey, we got to get lunch on a Friday," and then there's the one guy who actually cares, and he's like, "But I can't have meat."
No,
Or
absolutely
I'm just
not.
like,
Yeah,
I
I
can't, so I'm
gave
gonna
that.
put bacon.
I don't do that anymore.
Who gives a shit?
I yelled at Danny 2 weeks ago, and he's like, "I'm gonna get this." He's like, "I got this gabagool sandwich." I was like, "Nope, you can't do that."
It was so good.
We
It
did
was
find
so-
a place that he enjoys his fish tacos from, though, so we get that every Friday. Now we have a nice Mexican place.
Yeah.
I
for
wish
us every
I wish
Friday.
I could eat seafood. I can't.
I didn't know that. I don't like
Man,
seafood, so
Shrimp. I'm a
allergic
shrimp guy.
to it.
My cousin
allergic.
Danny also. My cousin David, very allergic
Get the
to fish. It starts with
By
a
the
Z.
by the way, I would like a special S&D podcast on Wednesday, March 29th.
I'm busy,
Anyway,
and Danny's got a newborn.
I thought your birthday's the 26th.
right. That's why I want the special
said the
to be on
29th.
29th. Because you
Well,
guys
why don't we
on
do it
leave.
on the 26th then for you, honey?
Well, it's a Sunday.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No. Yeah, no.
Like I could do Tuesday. I could do the 28th or the 30th for you.
I'm not doing.
But you
anything
have
for
to
Snacks'
join
birthday.
us.
I'm not doing anything for Snacks' birthday. Absolutely not.
Yeah, Snack still needs to
I'm
tell
not
me.
honoring the worst day in world history.
Snack still needs
Wow.
to tell me what he wants to do for his birthday.
No,
All
I don't
right,
want
so
to.
if that's his birthday, I got to make sure I
don't want
repost
to-
this wonderful video of him and Vin hugging at MetLife Stadium.
Yeah, the 26th.
You have the video?
Of course.
Delete it.
All right, let me
It
get.
never
I can never
happened.
delete
Let
that.
me
That-
log off.
If it wasn't for
Yeah.
that one little kid that you were so excited to see, it could have been a lot better. But that kid got in the way, and I couldn't be rude and be like, "Kid, get the hell out of the way and let Snacks have his way with Vin."
Yeah, that you couldn't be rude about.
Steve, you got to post it because now I want to see it.
He was too drunk to remember.
Now I have to save it for the birthday. I got to give you the podcast shout out on the birthday.
All right.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I guess I'm gonna
Gentlemen,
say
thank you.
yeah. Thanks,
Everybody,
only
make sure
Devin.
you get
Thank
on
you.
your gambling sites and use every prediction that we made to cost you a lot of money because everything we said is going to be right.
Thanks, Devin and Summer, and not anybody else.
Okay, I'll reiterate from
Fuck
earlier.
You, man. Fuck you.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Hey, the South
St. Patrick was Italian. You dumb
Jersey
motherfucker.
boss. Hey, South Jersey boss. You enjoy the rest of your Lent, okay?
Happy Andy Dalton Day.
All right, you know what?
Oh, Billy Snacks. Oh, Billy Boy Snacks.
Snacks. Thank you for coming.
Thank you,
on.
guys.
Later.
Thank you guys.
I'm gonna get you.